Hello everyone, once again I am continuing to build my collection of bonsai from nursery stock, and today I have a conifer and it's called Pica glauca, or commonly known as Daisy's White. It is quite a nice looking little tree, very healthy, very green, as you can see, and full of foliage and lots of branches. And I'm going to have to sort a lot of these out. A lot of these need cutting, and so we will see updates as I work on this little nursery stock tree. I have started working on the conifer and started to thin out the foliage and start exposing the branches and start to remove the excessive branches and foliage, and starting to make the foliage look a little bit more like pads. And there still is a lot to be done. The trunk is reasonably good size, and this is what I'll look for when selecting nursery stock to make bonsai. So on with more tidying up. This is part way through the removal of branches and the dense foliage, and it's coming along quite nicely. The trunk is being exposed, and as are the branches, and it has a reasonably good branch structure, and I'm working my way up from bottom up. It seems to be working quite well. Onward with more removal of the foliage and branches. A little bit more work is needed before the foliage removal is complete. Also, the branches are a little bit too close at the top, so a lot of those will have to come off as well. Now ready to repot and wire up after that. This little conifer is coming out of a 3-liter pot, as you can see, and will be going into a very small pot compared to what is coming out of. It's not quite finished yet. After repotting, I will wire it up, and in the process a few more branches will come off, as I'm not too sure at this stage, so it's better to leave them off as opposed to take them out. During the wiring process I can take them out, but had I taken them out earlier, wouldn't be able to put them back. This is the foliage and the branches that have come off of this little conifer. The roots are quite large and have gone right round the pot. I will have to use a knife to get the root ball loose and remove a fair amount of the roots before it can be repotted. This is the knife, a serrated knife, which is very sharp, and I've used to cut the root ball in half, and will now with this pot, which is much reduced and still a fair amount to be done. Well, here is the little conifer, which is now potted and wired, as you can see, and I have tied it up a fair amount by removing further unwanted branches and foliage, and I think it has turned out into a nice little bonsai, or it will do in a little bit more time. And I'm particularly pleased with the nabari, the exposed root, which from nursery stock it is very rare to get something like this. But I was attracted to this plant with the trunk, which is just this part which I could see, and it has turned out to be quite a nice little tree. And for comparison, here is the pot from which it originally came. It's a 3-liter pot, and now into a nice little bonsai pot, which is an unglazed sort of Chinese pot. Thank you for watching, everyone, and hope to post further updates on this tree and other trees that I'm working on. Thank you.